mouth of the South, your wife of a quadriplegic. Uh, yeah, me. I hope everybody is doing well. I know I'm a little bit early, like 10 minutes, so it's okay. I got Kevin turned and situated, and he's feeling much, much better. Trying to catch up on some sleep, I guess. You have to have that rest to heal. And he still has a bit of a bed sore, so he's not able to get up yet. It was healing until I brought him home in the van, and then it was back to being a little bit, it's about size of my pinky, I guess. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm just thankful he's alive and breathing and still with us. Hi, Gina. It's good to see you, or good to see your text anyway. I've, I've been through it this week. It's been hard to keep that stiff upper lip. But we've made it through the worst part, I guess, and we're continuing to live our lives the way we need to live them. And I think that's really cool. I'm thankful he's still here with me. And if anybody has any questions about quadriplegic, please let me know. I think I know a lot. I don't know everything, but I know a lot. But if anybody else has any questions, I'll be using the Phantom Lies Tarot. It's a black and white tarot deck. It was given to me for my birthday last year. It's kind of cool. It's matted. It's a matte finish, which is nice. It doesn't have any glare on it. You don't get any glare. So I hope everybody is ready to rock and roll on this live, and let's ask some questions and get excited and be happy to be alive and on this crazy journey we're on. It's like, woo, okay, I'm ready to get off this roller coaster. Well, we can't. So we all have to stick together. We all have to love one another and be a community and help each other the best way we know how. Hi, Kian. How are you? I hope I'm saying your name right. Kian. I hope I'm saying your name right. I want to. Hi, Princess D. Mogrand Paris and Elbow Fulsa, Princess D. Man. Woo, hello. Anybody got any questions for me today? Anybody need to know? Is it's all right? How are you? I'm good. A little tired, but I'm good. Thank you for asking, Ashley. Thank you. That was nice of you. I'm good. Yeah, Kevin's doing well. I'm doing well. He's home from the hospital, and that's great. Hello, Masahama Trader. Hello. Yeah. So, anybody have any questions for the universe or tarot or spirit or God or any person that maybe is crossed over that bridge and you want to talk to, because the veil's very thin right now. Now's a good time to do it. Yes, as she said. And also, guys, if you like my content, please like and subscribe. We're trying to reach 2,500 subscribers so we can give away this beautiful quilt, and that you can see it behind me. And I put a bunch of names in a bowl, which is, well, I can't see the bowl, but the cat can see it, and she pulls names out all the time, so I have to hide it from her. We're going to let Jessie pull out the name when we get there, if we ever get there. It seems like it's taking us a long time, but please like and subscribe. Yes, I do. Oh, well, congratulations. Welcome aboard. Hopefully you like and subscribe. What do I do for a living? You're looking at it. Actually, I guess I really don't do anything for a living. Trying. I work full-time job, but I don't get paid. So I take care of my husband who's a quadriplegic. Hi, Desiree. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Hi. Oh, I'll never be able to say that. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. If anybody has a question for the tarot or universe, who's that behind me? Oh, that's Judy too. She's a mannequin. I've had her forever. She was in my shop and she hanging out. She's going to be doing a Christmas Carol outfit this year. Hi, Virginia. I hope you're doing well. Judy 2 is not a real person. Yes, I'm a tarot reader. When will I find the one and get married? Or will I reunite with Pasha? I think you need to spread your wings, baby. Try on some shoes. That's what June's saying. But I'll ask the tarot for you. I'm gonna call you D because read your what? You'll be next after D. Let's see. I say you try on some shoes, D, and see what's right for you. You will get married eventually, I'm sure. But hopefully it's with the right person. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being a big fan of my channel. I hope you liked and subscribed, and I hope you watch them all the time. It gives me points or kudos, I guess, in the YouTube world. I'm a big Bills fan, in case anybody doesn't know. Big Buffalo Bills fan. And this is for Disha. Should she wait for dude to come around to his senses, or should she try on some shoes and spread her wings and look for something beautiful? Spirit, what do you have to say to her today? Dishati. Dershati. Is that right? Dershati. I don't know. I understand that. I'm lonely too, and I am married. It is okay. It's okay to be lonely. You need to be lonely sometimes, so you know what you want in life, right? Or at least I think. But anyway, should she move on? And please, Unity, keep me straight. Beats me. A lot of spiders. I don't like spiders. I usually don't try to kill anything. But spiders, if you come in my house, you're going to die. So, I mean, a lot of spiders, I would say. Anyway, back to the more serious things. Let's see. Should she or should she not? Wait. Spirit. I don't know if Eleanor is on or not. I know she's been stressing out along with me with what I've had to go through. So, Spirit, I'm going to take both those. And this is the Phantom Wise Tarot deck. It's black and white. It's matted. Hi, Jim Beam. You look like you were a heartache? You mean like Nancy Wilson of Heart? I like that. I thought she was pretty awesome. Anyway, back to desserty. All right, this is it. All right. D. You are going to be happy. You got the 10 of cups. You're going to be happy. You're going to have children. You're going to live your life. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. Whether it's him or not, we'll see. Let's see what the next card says. 9 of cups. Wow, you got some cups going on here. It may take you a second to get there, but you're going to be there. And I think that you do need to try on some shoes. Don't wait for anyone. If they want to be with you, they will come and get you. If they want to, then they will. If they don't, you need to move on. You deserve somebody to love you the way you deserve to be loved. You deserve somebody on your level. Please, please hear me so you will be happy. It says you're going to be happy. Probably not with him. Not with him. You're not going to be happy with Brashah? I can't say his name. But anyway, you're not going to be happy with him. He is too wishy-washy. He doesn't know whether he's coming or going. He's so far behind, he thinks he's in front. So honestly, I think it's time for you to move ahead with your life and find that person that is worth your attention. And it says your last card is the Empress. And it says, you know, you take care of a lot of people. You take care of your parents. You're taking care of this. You're taking care of that. Well, what about you? What about you? It's time to take care of you and figure out what it is, who it is, what type of person that you want in your life. What type? And then go out there and get that. I mean, we all like want something we feel like we can't have. But, you know, that's an immature way of thinking. Because why would you want somebody who doesn't want you or who's so wishy-washy that they can't make up their mind? Why? Because you're not taking care of you and you're not listening to your own heart. You know? So get out there. Try on some shoes, girl. So I don't know who's next in line. Hi, Angel Wolf. If your next baby will be a girl. I didn't see any marriage in the very near future. I do believe that you will get married, you will have children, and you're going to be very happy. You're going to be very, very happy. But I don't believe it's going to be with the wishy-washy guy. I don't believe that. So next was Crayon is next, wants to know where to find inspiration. Right here, buddy. Right here. You can find all kinds of inspiration right here. I mean, you on the channel of inspiration. Pearls of wisdom, encouragement, and inspiration. You're on it. Let's see. Where can he find some inspiration? Where can he find his muse, if you will? Are you an artist? Like a musical artist, painter, writer? What kind of artist are you? Hi, Cher. Wow. My stream is about helping people and trying to be the best community that we can be. I've been a tarot reader for 44 years now. Harmony would have been 46 right now, but I started when she was just a baby. So I want to say 44 years now. Anyway, let's see. Cayenne, where can he find inspiration, universe? Let him or her, Cayenne, know where they can find some inspiration. I think you are on the channel of inspiration. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That is it. Let's see. Let's see where you're going with your inspiration, Crayon. Okay. I think you do have a very good. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Noel. Noe. Noel. Uh, I don't even know if the bills are going to go, but I'll ask that question. You can believe it because I want to know. Oh, last year I asked it and it said no, and they didn't even go. So I'm kind of afraid to ask. But anyway, Cayenne, it's talking about your intuition right here in this card, and you're not listening to it. I think there's inspiration all around you. You happened on this channel for a reason, and I hope you like and subscribe because you're going to get all kinds of cool advice and cool inspiration on what you need to do if you would just listen to your intuition, your own, not mine, but yours. Okay? And the next thing is love. You know, if you're a writer, write about love, kindness, empathy, compassion, and look for that in your paintings. If you're painting and you're not feeling it, well, throw that one away and try again. You know, you have a creative mind. I can see it, I can feel it, and it's time for you to start using that. Whether it's in writing or painting or drawing or even talking, I think that, you know, you can be an inspiration as well as be inspired. I know I'm an inspiration and I am inspired by all of my community that supports me and helps me on this channel. So you can do the same. It also says a Page of Wands. Okay, buddy. Sagittarius card. So this tells me without risk, there is no gain. So why are you not taking any risk? Get out there and take some risk. Calculated, probably you should, but take some, because without risk, there is no gain at all. None, zero, zilch. So you got to get out there and look for it. Listen to your intuition. Let it guide you. Okay? And then you have the Hermit. Light the way for others, you know, and be that inspiration to yourself. I know that sounds selfish, but you can light the way for others, and you can seek your inner inspiration through yourself. You don't need anybody else to inspire you. You got it. You got it. And those are majors. I mean, that was a major arcana. This is a minor. You feel like there's something that witchcraft. Woohoo! I wish I was a witch. I really do. I really do. Because if I was a witch, Kevin would be walking. All my community would be wealthy and happy and comforting. So I really do wish I was a witch, but I'm not. I'm just a 65-year-old tarot reader. So, and I don't look at tarot as a future telling tool anyway. It's more of a guide. So anyway, back to Cayenne and his inspiration. This talks about you have everything you need, although you feel like you're missing something. You feel like you're missing you feel like you're missing an element, whether it's drive, passion, family, whatever. You feel like you're missing an element, but you're not. You're really not. Let's turn this card away like this. It's upside down, so it's a major. And you really feel like I feel like there's drive that you feel like you're missing here. And, you know, you shouldn't feel that way because, you know, you are a very strong individual. You are kind to people, and you need to listen to your intuition, and you're not. And that's where you're going array. So, hi, Siba. And it's time for you to take action on your passion. What are you passionate about? Take action on that and believe in you. Let us help you believe in you. I believe in you. Why do you not? You have a lot of talent. You probably have more talent in your pinky than I do in my whole body. So come on, let's see it. Let's see some stuff. I want to see you get out there and show the world what you got. Okay? Okay. I don't know who was next because, hello. Hi, Crybaby. Hi, RR. I hope you're doing well. I don't know who's next. I don't know if you do, Gina. Hi, Jennifer. Yes, Angel is next. Wants to know if her next baby is going to be a girl. So let's see. Angel, is your next baby, Spirit, is her next baby going to be a girl? She wants to know if her next child that she carries will be a girl. Or maybe not carry. Maybe you'll adopt. And there's a lot of kids that need some really good homes. So, but anyway, will her next child that she either gives birth to or adopts, so we'll see if, what Spirit has to say. What is her next baby going to be? I think you need a reading, girl. That's what I think. All right, we're going to go with these. We're going to start with this one. Oof. I see some emotional stuff going on with you right now. What does it matter if it's a girl or a boy? Will you not love it anyway? I mean, yeah, if you have a bunch of boys, I'm sure you want a girl. But you know what? It doesn't mean you won't have some awesome daughter-in-laws. My husband did. She didn't have any girls. She had 2 boys. And then she had me. And she loves me just like a child. She did. Well, she's no longer with us. So, try not to worry so much about girl or boy. Just worry about healthy and love. So, you're worried too much. But it does say that you have the Ace of Pentacles, which probably will be a girl. And I hope you're ready for a girl. Boys are hard in the beginning, but girls are hard later on. So, okay, be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. Now, we have the Devil card. So what are you chained to? Is it pressure to produce a girl? And if so, why are you doing that? If you're going to have a child, it should be loved, whether it's a girl or a boy. Doesn't matter. But it looks like it's going to be a girl. But don't be chained to that. Just love it. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles, which talks about reaping what you sow, watering your garden, making sure that you're following the, not just the fertility rules, but, if you're ovulating at a certain time and a certain distance, if you will, you'll have either a girl or boy. I think boys swim faster than girls, so if you're ovulating right then, you're probably going to have a boy. But it's talking about watering your garden, paying attention to your clock, okay? All right. Change. That's cool. It's upside down. Major Arcana. I know this says death, but everybody is, This card gets such a bad rap. If it was a tower, I would be like, oh, you need to worry. But it's not. It's about change. And it is reversed. So maybe you'll have two. Maybe you have a boy and a girl. Wouldn't that be sweet? Then you wouldn't have to have any more. You feel very scattered. You feel very scattered about. You're trying to find your balance. You're trying to make everybody else happy and including yourself happy. But, you know, honestly, I think you would love it regardless of what your next baby is going to be, if you're even going to have a next baby. And you have the Lover's card, so you will still have the love in your heart, the love for your mate, the love to keep trying to do what you need to do. So, yeah, I like that. Then you have the Emperor, which is trying to rule fairly, and you're trying to be fair to everyone in your family, including yourself. And sometimes that's very difficult. So this is saying that, you know, give yourself a break. If you have a girl, you have a girl. If you have a boy, you have a boy. But it looks like it's going to be a girl. And then you have the Three of Wands, which is upside down. So I'm not sure, crybaby, but I'm trying as hard as I can to get to everybody. Sometimes I get long-winded and it takes a minute. Hang with me there, buddy. Hang with me. Anyway, it's talking about your ship is not in yet. So, you know, let's see. See what happens. Temperance. Reversed. Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. Your voice is not really being heard to the universe. Love is love. And whether it's female or male, it is still love. So don't worry whether it's a girl or a boy. Just worry whether it's healthy and alive. Okay? So that's all I got to say about that. Or all universe has to say about that. I don't know who's next. I don't know if you do either, Gina. But who's next? Who was next? Hi, Leah. No, I don't do blood magic. No, I don't do any magic. Because if I did, boy, my husband would be up walking if I could do that. So Jennifer is next. And do you know what she asked? Shoot. What'd you ask, Jennifer? It just uses English because that's what I speak. So it speaks through me through English, because that's the only language I know. And I'm not really good at that either. So it just speaks to me. And sometimes it's just a feeling. It doesn't speak at all. And it uses the, a general reading. What does universe want to tell Jennifer? Okay, so this is, what does universe want to tell Jennifer? What does universe want to tell Jennifer? Hi, Femi. How are you? I hope you're doing good. And again, guys, if you like and subscribe to my channel, you will have a chance to win the beautiful handmade quilt by Eleanor. And hopefully we will get to 2,500. We're currently at 1,519 the last time I checked. So we'll see. But what does universe have to tell Jennifer? Well, first, right off the bat, you need to go somewhere, Jennifer. You need to take a break. You need to go on a trip. Go buy some water. Sit by some water. Meditate. Go somewhere. Go somewhere. Have some fun. I'm going to leave that one out. But it's saying for you to take a trip somewhere and have a grand time, Jennifer. Thank thank you. They are called Phantom Wise Tarot. I think that's what they're called. I want to say that's what they're called. This is the box they come in. Phantom Wise Tarot. I got them for my birthday last year. You're welcome, Angel. So let's see. What else does Universe have to tell Miss Jennifer? I don't use these cards very much. Wow. Okay, we're gonna take that one too. So they're kind of new and stiff, and they're matted, which is kind of awesome because they don't have any like glare that gets from the lights onto them. But Universe, what else do you have to tell Miss Jennifer along with what else? What else? What else? What else? Okay, I'm gonna take this one and that one. Okay. Is that it? Is that it for her? I think so. It says you need to be fair. You need to be fair with yourself and with others. It says, and you need to expect fairness back. You know, if you're being fair, they need to be fair. Nobody gets to play dirty, okay? So these other cards, let's see what we got here. You got the Three of Wands, which, you know, your ship is not in yet, you know. So don't unload it. Don't put the cart in front of the horse, as they say. You know, just chill and go with the flow and be patient. You know, be patient with yourself. You're only one person. You can only do what you can do. You're only one person. So, and I also do private readings if anybody is interested in that. You can email me at junewagner633 at yahoo.com, and I can do private readings. And it's also saying, Jennifer, that you need to take action where your passions are concerned. What are you passionate about? Get out there and do it. You know, get out there and show the world that you can do whatever you're passionate about. So get out there and show what you got, girl. You know, you do it, Jennifer. You go, girl. And, you know, you're not walking away from some old passions. You're keeping them in the closet for safekeeping, I guess. But it's time for you to, you know, say goodbye to some things that don't serve you. You know, if you haven't wore that sweater in 20 years, get rid of it. If you haven't painted in 20 years, maybe you need to give away your paint. But do what you're passionate about, Jennifer, is basically what this is saying. And show the world and be fair and be patient with yourself and be fair to yourself. Who's next? Who is next? Noah? Noe? Noah? I don't know who's next. Okay, cool. I think there's somebody before you, Crystal, but I don't know who. Sometimes people just can't wait for me. I mean, you know, everybody has a life, and I try to give people the attention that they need and deserve. So, you know, sorry about that. No, hope you come back and visit with us again. Sheba is next. And what was your question, Sheba? Sheba Gemini. What's your question? I didn't see it pop up. I'm sorry. What's the question? Do you just want to know what universe has to say, or what? Did you have a specific question? Yeah, Gina's keeping track. She keeps me in line. That's my girl. She's like, nope, this person's next. This person's next. And Gina's awesome. She's an awesome monitor, and I really appreciate her. She thinks she's being followed. Hopefully not by ice. Okay, so she thinks she is Okay, let's see. Is Sheba being followed by, I'm assuming he's an ex or somebody, a stalker or something. You're welcome, Jennifer. Let's see if she has let's ask Universe if you have a tracking device on your vehicle, first off. Let's ask Universe that. Does she have a tracking device on her vehicle? And you know what they say about assuming, but... Well, okay. If you believe so, Vaughn, you do you, boo. I like me some Jesus. Ain't nothing wrong with Jesus. I don't know why everybody thinks they have to remind me of that, but, you know, ain't nothing wrong with Jesus. You know, he could hands-on heal. I wish he was around today. He could heal my husband. Anyway, does she have a tracker device, which the first card came out, and it says, no, you do not have a tracker device on your car. It may be that he is just keeping tabs. Maybe he wants to make you safe. I don't know. But you do not have a tracker on your car. You do not. And he is not the partner for you either, whether he wants to be or not. But you do not have a tracker. Hi, Jane with twins. Anyway, let's see if he's following you. Let's see if he's keeping tabs on you without a tracker. Sorry, I had to have a drink. Let's see if he's just keeping tabs on you. Some people do that, like Facebook stalk or YouTube stalk or whatever. All right, let's see. Okay, there's one that's kind of, ooh, there's another. There's another. All right, there's another. All right, that's it. All right. Maybe this one doesn't want to be read. I'm going to keep that to the side for a second. Okay, so right off the bat there, Sheba, either him or you need to stop worrying about it. I mean, if he's following you, he's wasting his time. I mean, he had his chance, he blew it, right? So if he's following you, he's wasting his time. Now, I get that you want to be safe and you want to be secure and you don't want to feel like there's somebody following you and watching your every move. It's kind of creepy. So I get that. But I also think that you need to give that a rest. It's if he's following you, he's wasting his time. Because you already can see, you already know. You got eyes in the back of your head, girl. You don't need to worry about that. You do have the Magician. So, I want to say, you know, look around your house and make sure there's no cameras there that you didn't put there. And if there are, spray paint them black. And it talks about you're afraid to go out with your friends even. You're living in a little bit of a fear mode. And fear keeps you immobile. It keeps you stuck. So, you know, put on your brave suit and go out and face the world and be with your friends and laugh and joke. But pay attention to your surroundings. Simple. You have the Nine of Pentacles as well. It's also reversed. And this says that, you know, you don't have enough money to, like, hire a security guard. But It doesn't mean that you can't pay attention to your surroundings. It doesn't mean that you can't take matters into your own hands. But I would look around my place, my house, and see if there are cameras hidden somewhere that you did not put there. And if there are, you need to get rid of them. Five of Swords, pick your battles, baby. I don't think this one is one you need to pick. And if you really feel like you're being followed, pay attention. And turn around and ask them, say, why are you following me? What's your deal? You know what? What? Ask them. Make sure you have a pepper spray or something, but ask, why are you following me? What do you want? What is it you want? But pick your battles, my friend. You have the Queen of Cups, which is a Scorpio type of person, which tells me that you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful intuition. And if you're feeling like you're being followed, you probably are. But then turn around and say, what do you want? What do you want? Make sure you have pepper spray or something, stun gun, something, just in case they want something you're not willing to give. So ask, what do you want? What do you want? Leave me alone. And then get a restraining order if they don't. I think this is somebody that feels jolted by you. They feel like that you didn't give them a fair shake or a fair chance, but that's their problem, not yours. But make sure that you ask them what they want and then tell them whether you can or cannot give it to them. But I think that's the only way you're going to get rid of this person, is to have a restraining order. But first you got to figure out who it is. So look for cameras and maybe pick one up with some gloves and take it to the police station and have it printed. Have fingerprints printed off of it. But I feel like there's a camera hidden around your place. Not a tracker on your car, but there's a camera when you come and go from your house or your home. So I really think you need to look around the property and see if there's something there that you did not put there. Oh, I appreciate you too. And if you like my content, please like and subscribe to my channel. It helps me so much, and I need all the help I can get. And I don't know, Gina, who's next? Phantomy is next. And what did you ask? I don't even know. What? Welcome, Gary. Hi, Gary. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. I am trying so hard to get YouTube to recognize me, and they haven't so far. So what did Phantom just want to know what universe had to say to them, or what? What was it that Phantom wanted? I like to know what universe has to say about me today, and my boyfriend is a bit distant. I want to know what to do. Thank you. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, universe, you heard all that. What does she need to do? What does she, and maybe is he studying? Maybe he's got some things going on that he's not ready to share yet, or some family issues or something going on, is what I'm picking up just intuitively, that he's got some stuff going on. That's why he's distant. But what does universe want to say to you? Okay. All right. First off, we're going to go with the Seven of Pentacles. I do think, there's your boyfriend sitting up there in the tree. And I think he's got some worries. I really do. I think he's, hi, Big Smoke, RC. She is a little stiff. But anyway, I just saw an orb. Anyway, I think that he's got some things going on, whether he's thinking about switching jobs or maybe going for a promotion or something. He's working very hard. And I think that it's not you that he's trying to be distant from. It's just he's got some stuff going on for himself personally, which has nothing to do with you. Don't pick your battles. Pick your battles. Don't pick one that isn't there. You know, he's not trying to distance himself from you. He's just got some stuff going on. Universe is saying, don't pick a battle that's not there. Don't pick a battle that you can't win. Let him do whatever it is he needs to do, and you need to do whatever it is you need to do. And if he's not answering your calls, don't call him all the time. No, let him call you. And then if he wants to talk about it, then let him and listen. Be that listening ear that he so desperately may need. So, but I think he's got some stuff going on. It has nothing to do with you. Now you've got some choices to make too. You know, you've got some choices. I feel like that universe is throwing you some bones there. It's like, okay, how about let's go in this way, or how about let's go this way, or oh, he's being distant, so let's try on some new shoes. I want to know personally, are you being distant? Are you thinking about maybe saying let's take a break? Are you? Universe is throwing you some bones there, throwing you some choices. So that's interesting. 3 of Wands. Again, patience. Patience, patience, patience. This is the word of the day is patience, guys. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your people. I know sometimes it's so hard. Last night I was so impatient with my husband, and bless his heart, he's been so sick. And I'm like, I was so impatient. I'm like, just tell me what you want. You know, stop. Stop making me pull teeth to find out what you want. You know, I was so impatient. But really, guys, we got to be patient. We got to be patient with ourselves. We have to be patient with others. We have to understand that sometimes they don't know what they want, or they don't know how to express what they want. And we have to be patient. So you need to be patient with yourself and with him, is what universe is saying to you. The Star, you feel very scattered. You feel like that you've got a lot going on. He's got a lot going on, and nobody has no time for nothing. But, you know, if it's worth it, make some time. Both of you. Make some time. And if he's not willing to make some time, that might tell you something right there. So you either make some time or you don't. And if he's not willing to and you are, well, then there's your answer. Move along. Move along. So if he's not willing to make time for you, he's not willing to commit. Because it takes two to make or break one. Anyway, you have the Queen of Wands, which is your Leo type of person, which means, you know, flip that hair, you know, show your strength, show your fire, you know, be you. Be you. Don't wait for anybody. Move along if you need to. You know, don't wait for nobody, but be patient. So that's what it has to say to you, Fatima. I can't say it. Hi, I hope everybody's doing well. Hi, Eleanor. It's good to see you on here. Hi, Dexter. I'm glad that you're new. Oh, good. Hope you've liked and subscribed. I don't know who's next. Fatima, I hope that you've had a wonderful experience. If you like it, please tell your friends. Tell them to hit like and subscribe. Watch it all the way through if you can, if I'm not boring you to death. Sometimes I can get long-winded and bore people to death, but it's not my intention. I don't know if who was next. Was it Crystal? Crystal, are you still there, Crystal Grace? I know you had a question about what universe may need to say to you, I think. I don't know who was next. I think it was Crystal. Was Crystal? I know she was on. Are you still on, Crystal? Hi, Crystal. Are you still on? I don't. What was your question? I can't remember. Right now, I'm just throwing some cards. Like I do private readings. I do, spreads, situational, your basic Celtic cross. I do some other throws that I design myself. I do a lot of big ones, but I don't do them on here. I just pull some cards and ask universe what it is that they're asking, if they have an answer for them. And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but most of the time it does. But anyway, I think just in general. Hi, I hope you're doing well. What does universe need to tell Crystal Grace? I hope you were next, because I don't know what's next, and Gina hasn't told me. So Gina is usually on top of me, like, she lets me know who's next, because I can't read all the things and trying to read the cards. So thank you, Gina, for all that you do for me, and Eleanor, all that you do for me. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I love this community we're building here together, and I want us all to embrace it and love it and be a part of it. I want us all to feel welcome and warm and special, because we all are warm and special. So anyway, what does universe have to tell Crystal Grace today? All right, Crystal, let's see. And I do all kinds of readings. I do political readings. I do the Zodiac Sundays, which I do all Zodiac signs for the next week coming up. And it will be tomorrow, the 2nd. So it'll be the 2nd through the 9th, or the 3rd through the 9th is the Zodiac readings that will be coming up tomorrow. So anyway, what does universe have to tell Crystal today? I'm going to take this one, because that one keeps trying to stick on the ground there. I think that's it, Crystal. Let's see. All right. Page of Wands. Crystal, without any risk, there is no gain. You've got to get yourself out there. You've got to take some risk. Put yourself out there in the world and let people see the Crystal that I know is in there. That beautiful soul that was cool and breezy when she'd walk into a room. Everybody paid attention. So without risk, there is no gain. So you got to take some risk. And then it says, your voice is being heard. You're being heard loud and clear by universe and by other people you're talking to. And you're also being able to negotiate between other people and making them get along or see another point of view than just their own, which is awesome. I do think that you're working with some paper. You are balancing your checkbook or trying to do some finances, or maybe even writing, journaling, which is awesome. I think that you would be an awesome author. So get out there and write a book. And then you have the Page of Pentacles, which is our Capricorn type of individual, which is our little Holly. I know you know Holly. Anyway, organized, realizing what people want, what they want to hear, what they want to read, maybe. So I think that you've got it. I think universe has got your back and you're doing well. I think that you just need to take some risk. Get out there, put something out there, put something on paper. Put something on paper. So that was for Crystal. I don't know who is next. I hope you do, Gina. Somebody asked. Oh, good. This is the Phantom Wise Tarot deck, Eleanor. Jane with 2 N's is next. What was she wanting to know? Jane with two N's. Our favorite friend from Norway. You're welcome. Jane from Norway. What do you want to know? What was her question? What universe wants to tell her, or did she have a specific question? Yes, it has been a whirlwind for the last week. How's the week ahead gonna go for her, for Jane? We do that. You're gonna get 2 of them then. You're gonna get one today and one tomorrow for your zodiac sign. So let's see what the how Jane's week is gonna go for her. This week coming up, I guess, from the 2nd to the 9th, I guess. Let's see, universe, what's up for Jane this week? Not getting anything, Jane. Maybe I need to shuffle again. There's some stuff. Okay, we got some stuff. Okay, that's it. Let's see what's going on for Jane this week. First, there was nothing. Now there's everything. Okay, so first off, you get the Temperance. And it says that that your voice is being heard. You're also a good negotiator, as well as Crystal Grace, that you're able to make other people understand other people, which is very good. That's a very good quality to have. So it looks like you're going to be playing mediator next week and trying to keep the peace and making people understand what other people are saying. Page of Wands. It looks like you've got to take some risk as well. You may not want to speak up, but you may need to. You may need to just to keep peace. So it's okay that you are taking risk and doing that. They're not going to kill the messenger, so don't worry about that. Major Arcana. The first one was a major, the second one wasn't, this one is. This is a Hermit, and it talks about not closing yourself in, that you need to speak out, that you need Hi. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. So we're on Jane. It talks about picking your battles. If they're not worth fighting, not worth talking about, throw them out. Don't worry about it. I don't see a lot of change happening this week for you. I think that, you're just going to have to take some risk and speak out and be you. Just be you. You don't have to change yourself for anybody. No change. Just another glorious journey in the wonderful week of Jane with 2 N's. And you're not naive by far. You know exactly what people are saying. You know exactly how people are. And you are aware of your surroundings. You're aware of where your money's going. You are not naive by far. So I love that about you, Jane, with twins. And you also have the Queen of Wands, which talks about your inner strength, your ability to fling that hair and let them know you mean business, which is good. I love it. You're a little scattered too. Yeah, we can all be. We got a lot going on, you know? There's, whoo, is there a lot going on? I wish the world would calm down just a hair so we could all catch up. And then you have the High Priestess. So it's upside down, the Major Arcana. This is my favorite card because we are all, every single soul living in our bodies are intuitive. And we need to listen. Sometimes it speaks loudly, sometimes it speaks softly, sometimes it's trying to show you something, or it throws out some numbers, or it keeps popping up a rainbow, or a four-leaf clover, or even a moon, or something. You notice it every time. So the universe is speaking to you, and you need to start listening. Basically, I think your week will go a lot better if you do. Jane with two N's. So anyway, I don't know who's next, but you can't hear me again? There's somebody trying to get in. Wants to know about her love life. I don't know how she says her name. Sarvanta? Tai? Sir, can I call you Vanna? Can I call you Van? Let's see. Universe knows your name, so I'm just gonna call you Van, okay? Hope you don't mind, because I cannot. I'm bad at English. I'm bad at English alone. Any other language. And English is my first language, my only language, and I'm not really great at it. So sorry about that. But okay. Your love life. What about your love life? What about Van's love life? Universe, what do you want to tell her about her love life? Probably gonna tell you trying some shoes, woman. But I don't know. That's just June talking. Let's see what universe has to say. Van's love life. Let's see. This deck reminds me of the book The Night Circus. I love it. It just reminds me of that. I love this deck. I love that book. If you haven't had a chance to read it, read it. It's great. Fictional, but great. Anyway, some Van's love life. Okay. Anything else about Van's love life going on here? Please, guys, hit like and subscribe. And let's give away this quilt. Let's get it before Christmas. And somebody can get a beautiful, warm, handmade quilt by the lovely Eleanor. I mean, seriously. Let's get us there. Hi, Stella. And you are so welcome, Jan, with two N's. All right. For you, are you feeling trapped into a relationship that you don't want to be in? Because if you are, there's light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not a train. You don't have to be trapped or feel like you have to have somebody by a certain time. I met Kevin when I was 49 years old. I was almost 50. We knew each other for a month and we got married, and we've been married for 16 years. He had an accident in 2021, which left him a quad, but we're still together and we still love each other as much as we ever did. So don't be in a hurry. Wait, be patient, pick, choose, be choosy, be picky. Make sure you're getting what you want. And if you're not, out of here. You're not asking universe in the right way. When you ask universe for your love life, imagine what you want. Put your wants, your qualities, not names, but your qualities, and not physical appearances either. Put qualities of the person that you would like. Do you want them to have a good sense of humor? Do you want them to have their own money? Do you want them to, what are the qualities that you're looking for in an individual? And then believe that universe is going to give that person to you, and wait for him. Wait for that person to come to you and present themselves. It will happen. Happened to me. I'm a firm believer in that. And there are plenty of fish in the sea. You get a choice. That's my favorite card. I love the Sun card because it's opportunities, 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 opportunities. And you are a beautiful person. You have a beautiful soul. I feel it from here. And you know what? You have your pick of the litter. So choose wisely, my dear. Choose wisely. You have the Nine of Pentacles. You're not really worried about somebody being taking care of you. You can take care of yourself, and you know this. So that's not an issue. Do you want to take care of them? No, probably not. But you can take care of you. So you're not worried about them having all the money there is to have. You just want them to have enough to take care of themselves anyway. And you don't have to. So that's a quality. That's a quality that you need to have and you want to have. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is a Gemini type of individual. And I know that we can all be a bit wishy-washy sometimes. I want this, I don't want that. I want this, I thought I wanted that. I don't want that. So be kind of precise in what you want and try to figure out without being wishy-washy and going back and forth on what you really want in a relationship, what you really want in a companion and a partner for life. Okay? So that's what it has to say to you. And I don't tell about futures. Futures are changeable, best strat. I like what we can call me ma'am. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel like I'm a mama. But anyway, I am a mama. But Shekenden is asking about next week. Okay. I will find out. Will there be a positive change for me in the next couple months, socially and professionally? That's a good question. Let's see. Okay, I did want to tell this other person, this is not a fortune telling tool. What it is a guide, really. Your fortune is up to you. Your future is up to you. And the universe tries to help you along the way, whether you listen or not, it's up to you. This is more of a guide. And universe tries to help you not only through me, but through yourself as well. But anyway, let's see where Silkada, I can't say it, I'm sorry. I'm going to call you Silk, okay? Universe knows who you are. So Silk, Shikanda. Am I saying that right? Shikanda. She can die. I can say that. Professionally, romantically, positive change. Just as long as I don't call you late for dinner, right? Oh, there's something jumping. See what's going on for her in the next couple of months. Professionally, is there some positive change coming up? You know, nothing lasts forever, not negativity nor positivity. So just don't look backwards. Don't look in the rearview mirror so much. Look forward. I'm getting that intuitively. Universe is telling me that you need to look forward instead of backwards. Okay? You've been through some stuff, and I get it. But that doesn't define you. I mean, it helped bring you to who you are, but you got to stop revisiting it over and over again. You got to stop doing that. So anyway, let's see what else universe has to say for the next couple of months for you professionally, and some positive change coming into your life. Let's see. This is it for you. Okay. First off, stop doing that balancing act. Stop pretending that you're fine when you're not fine. Stop pretending you're not fine when you are fine. Stop pretending. Stop playing this illusion act, because it's not working for you. It's not bringing positive stuff to you. It's not helping you project yourself forward in your profession. Okay. Now, I want to say this is in your life. You've had some hurt, some people who've betrayed you, some people who promised you the moon, the stars, the sun, and delivered on none of those. So you have to realize that people are only people. And you get to decide who hurts you, who puts a knife in the deepest, and then you stay away from that person. And you get to decide, you get to decide, I'm going to move on from that. I'm better than that. And if they can't see it, it's their loss. So, good. I'm glad to see that. And it says you don't have to take any swift action right now. It says to be patient, bide your time, wait for your opportunities and listen for them and run with them. And make sure they're positive. Stop looking backwards. Stop looking backwards. Look forward. Look forward, look forward, look forward. I cannot stress that enough, that you need to look forward. And you need to be patient with yourself. You don't have to be in a hurry. There's things out there. You can take your time and smell the roses along the way and have a little fun along the way and not worry so much. Life is a journey. Enjoy the steps that you take to get there, and realize that you have life lessons. We all do. And it's okay. The trick is to learn the lesson so you don't have to do it again, right? So then you have the Ace of Wands, which tells me that you're trying to bring something from the past to the forward. Well, I feel like that you need to leave the past in the past. This didn't work before, and it's not going to work again. So leave it alone. Find something new to concentrate on. Okay? And there is promise. I'm telling you, there is a promise for you professionally when you act on those new ideals, and when you look forward and you listen to your opportunities, and they sometimes knock ever so lightly. So listen to them, and there is promise there. And it's going to come quickly. And if you're not paying attention, it's going to pass you by. So pay attention. And then you have the Six of Pentacles, which is normally about, if it was straight up, I would say you were being immature and being, like being a spoiled brat, but you're not. You're being very serious and you're being very cautious, almost too cautious. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta let that little kid come out and play. You gotta show people that you at least have a sense of humor and that you can use it when need be. You don't have to be serious all the time. You really don't. I know life is hard right now. Trust me. I got the suit, the handbag, the shoes, the briefcase, the luggage to match. I'm telling you, life is not easy, but it is a journey, and it's a wonderful journey. If we look at it like that, and we look at it like our lessons are our lessons, we need to learn them so we can move forward and not backward. So that was for that. I don't know who's next, but Golden Palm. So what thing I should tell her? Huh? Oh, I am so happy that it did, because I really feel like you need to move forward instead of backward. I really do. Gina T, ask what the universe needs to tell you today. Who? Ask what universe needs to tell who? Current energy for base rit. Yes, I do. You're next. Okay. So you need to know what your current energy is right now, what the energy is around you, or your current energy. So universe, what do you want to tell? I want to call you Basil. I don't know why I like Basil. Anyway, what is the current energy around Besrit? Oh, love Indian people. Murad. What is up with the energy around Murad? I can't say that one either, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't want to butcher your name. I really don't. But universe knows who you are, so I'm gonna call you Besseret. Besseret. What is the current energy for Besseret? And if you guys like and subscribe if you like my content, please help me reach that 2,500 mark by Christmas. Come on. Current energy around Besseret. I think that's it. Okay. All right. Current energy. All right. Wow. You're not very organized right now. I think you have a lot of things going on and you're putting things off. I put things off that are hard too, so I get you. But sometimes we just gotta trudge through it, whether we want to or not. Sometimes get up and walk away, and then maybe come back to it a little bit later. But you gotta trudge through it. You gotta get that stuff organized. You really do. And you got a major arcana, and this is about hidden enemies, and it's also about being a little depressed. Yeah, I understand that things are difficult right now, especially in America. And things can be difficult everywhere, not just here. But, do we want to live in sorrow? Do we want to live there? Yeah, it's okay to feel it. It's okay to be like, I don't want to get up. and I don't want to do anything, that it's not okay to live there. You're worth more than that. And you need to know you're worth more than that. Your energy is really low right now. You need to bring it up a little bit. And you say, June, how do I do that? And I say, you do not live here. You do not live in the dark space. Open a window, turn on a light, something. Swallow up the darkness and live in the light and be kind. When you're kind, other people are kind right back. Believe it or not, it happens every day. Every day. And sometimes, I was trying to get donuts for the people in the ICU, and it took me forever. And I was like, oh, no good deed goes unpunished. But you know what? I felt really good about doing what I did. And do things that make yourself feel good. That's how you get over this. Okay. I feel like that you're letting your education go, and please don't do like I did and let it go. Try harder, strive more to learn culture and to learn new things and to learn everything that you can to learn, because you're not. And this is a major arcana as well. And I know schoolwork can be hard. I know studying can be hard. And you feel like giving up. You don't want to do it anymore because it's hard. But think about when you accomplishment. Wow. Well, when you accomplish it, when you master it, you get to pat yourself on the back and be proud of where you came from to where you will be. What about that? How about that for what to do? And then you have the Queen of Wands, which is that Leo fire. Light some fire under your feet, buddy. Let's go. Do it. Try harder. You can do it. I have faith in you. You've got this. I know it's hard, but don't give up. Don't give up on you. Don't give up on us. We won't give up on you. And we're not going to. So hopefully you're here next week or here tomorrow or the next time we have a live. And we're going to see that you've tried a little harder and you're out of that funk. Okay? So that's what universe has to tell you today, is to get out of that funk. Okay? Who is next? Is Gan? Your name is Gan. World of Palm. Your name is Gan. Okay. Sergio is here. Terms of service violated detected. Please end the stream now or your channel will be banned. We have determined this automatically. What? What did we do? Oh, thank you. Is that a bot? Oh, phew. I was like, well, what did we do? We didn't do anything. I'm not even showing nude cards. I mean, come on. Scammers, I know. They drive me crazy. I'm so sick of scammers, I could puke. Thank you, World of Palm. And his name is Gan. Gyan. Gan. I don't know how to say that. Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I was like, oh no, I didn't do anything wrong. I was drinking Sunkist. I didn't do anything wrong. I don't know who was next. Does anybody know who was next? Knowledge. I love it. I love that. That's a good name. It's a Hindu. Hindu word. I like it. I like it a lot. I want that name. Can you guys start calling me that now? Even though I need more knowledge. I'm forever seeking knowledge. I am forever learning something new and trying something new and trying to learn all I can learn, because knowledge is good. Knowledge is power. It really is. So did anybody else have a question that I have skipped over or Have they left the building because I got long-winded or whatever? But you guys, please, please, please. When is my turn? I thought I did you, Fatima, did I not? I thought I did Phantom already. Okay, so Gan is next. So what did you want to know, Gan? Knowledge. What did you want to know, Knowledge? I thought I did. I thought I did her already. I thought I did. Anyway, this is for your next year. What's up for your next year? And what's up for your next year? I think, Phantom, I don't know if you were here when I read for you, but I do believe it's said for you to try on shoes and move along, and see, if they contact you. Wait for them to contact you and not to, oh, she did have another question, but I didn't get it. I don't, you guys got to keep me straight. But this is for Gan. Knowledge. I love the word knowledge. I love knowledge, actually, even though I'm not very good at it, but I love it. I love learning new things. Okay. I saw that one right off the bat. It was kind of a crazy shuffle there. Wow. These cards are going everywhere. Let's do this. See what comes up. All right. These are not even slick cards. They're matted, and it's like, what the world? Okay, but anyway, this is for knowledge. Gan. I'm not sure I'm saying it right, but I'm trying. Yeah, I do Zodiac Sundays. Thank you, Eleanor, for telling that. We'll get to you, empathic veteran. We'll get to you as soon as we can. I don't know who's behind Guyan, but Phantom, I guess she had another question about something, and we'll get to it. Hopefully we'll get to everyone. My husband's a quad, so if I have to stop, guys, I have to stop. And he's just now got out of ICU. That was yesterday, I do believe. He was touch and go for a minute there, and it was very scary, so please bear with me. Knowledge. What does he need to know for the year? I forgot. All right, let's go. It's just, I don't think these three belong to you. These do. First off the bat, you have Temperance. It looks like that your voice is being heard, and you're also going to be a very good negotiator. These are matted, but anyway, for Gan, you're a very good negotiator. You are able to make people understand what other people are putting down. You're a very good negotiator. So if you're wanting to know what you should do in the future, it would be to mediate, to make this person understand what this person is saying, and this person understand what this person is saying. So you would be a very good mediator. Then you have the Seven of Wands, and you don't really have to be stubborn about things. You can, stand your ground without being stubborn. And I don't think you really have to stand your ground. I think that you're pretty knowledgeable, hence your name. So I really feel like the world of Palm is it's got your back. You don't have to stand your ground. You have the words, the knowledge to make people understand you, which is awesome. Wish I did. Um, and you have a lot of world knowledge, and you want to seek more. You're on a mission. You're on a mission to get all the knowledge you can put under that belt of yours, and the world is your oyster. So run with it, go with it, do it. Make other nations understand other nations. You can do this. Hey, I say poem for president. But anyway, you also have the Six of Wands reversed. So this tells me that you don't get the credit that you so deserve. And sometimes it's very disappointing when you're doing everything that you can to do the things that you feel like is right, and you're not getting the pats on the back, you're not getting the kudos that you so deserve. But you'll get them in this life or the next. You'll get them. They'll come. Karma works both ways. Four of Swords. You do need to get some rest and be a little guarded, and guard that rest. Put your phone on sleep mode. People need to let you rest. You need rest just as much as the rest of us do. So allow yourself that freedom to rest. And you got the Wheel of Fortune. Very lucky. I'd play the lottery if it were me. If I got this card, I'd be going to the casino and playing the lottery. But you're lucky. You're a lucky person. You're lucky to be who you are. You're lucky to have all the knowledge that you have. And don't take this wrong. You've worked hard for it, but it's come to you easily or easier than it does for others. Some people really struggle, like me. I really struggle. So anyway. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is your Gemini card, which can be, you have an angel and a devil on each side of your shoulder, and they're battling back and forth, and you're like, which one do I listen to? Well, you don't listen to either one of them. You just try to center yourself and do what you feel like is best for you, and not what the two people are saying. Yeah, Kevin almost died. He did. He went into sepsis shock, they called it. So he almost died on us. He was almost not here anymore. I think these cards are for Phantom about the question that she asked, but I can't remember what the question was. But I'm just going to tell her what the cards say, because she had another question about what I was talking about. She has a Ten of Swords. You're not carrying that big of a load. You can rest easy. Just go along. Be you. Don't carry somebody else's baggage. No, you don't need to do that, and you're not. You've put your foot down there, and you're not carrying their. No, it will not. It will not always be as difficult as it appears to be. This card is you decided, put your foot down. I'm not carrying your baggage. You carry your baggage and carry mine. Damn, come on. It's your turn. So I don't think it's going to be as difficult as it has been in the past. I think that you've decided enough is enough. I'm not doing it anymore, which hats off to you. You do have the Strength card upside down. And I believe that sometimes, it takes a lot to put your foot down and say, enough is enough, especially when you want to help. You want to be that person that's always there, that everybody can count on. But you know what? Sometimes you need somebody you can count on. So don't be strong for everybody. Be strong for you. For a change. Just for a change. Just try that. Just try it out. See if it doesn't work for you and things not be so difficult as they have been in the past. And then it says, don't take action where action is not needed. You have a good family. Um, you know, yeah, we all argue. Yeah, we all disagree on something or another. But you don't have to take action on every single thing that goes on. I mean, let people figure out some stuff for themselves. That's how they learn. That's how they learn to do things for themselves. And I think you need to let them. Stop answering the questions for them. Let them figure it out themselves. If they ask you for advice, give it. If they don't take it, they don't take it. It's on them. You told them what you thought. And that's it. That's all you can do. Okay. So who who else was next? I've only got like 40 minutes left, not even. So who had a question next? I'd like to get them in if I could. Me. Oh, Gina, of course. You. What would you like to know? Oh, the veteran. I forgot about him. What did he say? What was a veteran? What did he want to know? What did the veteran want to know? Does anybody know what the veteran? Is he still on here? Oh, whether they will connect with their brother. That's right. Let's see. I don't know if he's still on or not. I hope so. He hasn't given up on me. Some people do. Patience. Word of the day. Patience, guys. Will they connect with their brother? Will the veteran connect with his brother? I think you need to speak your truth to your brother. I think you need to say something on the lines of, I love you. I know we've had some difficulty. Speak the truth. Don't hide anything. Don't sweep something under the rug. Whether it's something you did or something they did. Tell the truth. And tell it honestly in your version of the truth, and don't be afraid to speak it. I think that's what he needs to hear, your brother. There are choices. We always have choices. And these are matters of the heart. And I think it's time for you to take a step up, whether your brother does or not. It's time for you to contact him and say, look, I want to talk. I want us to be siblings again. I want to be close to you. I miss you. I love you. You're my sibling. Let's meet for coffee or something. And then give him a chance to respond. Maybe he has some deep-seated stuff that's going through his mind, but give him a chance and let him know that you care, that you're not mad, you're not angry, you want to help. And I think Harmony's been flying around all day. She was here yesterday too. And the day before. Kevin came home on her birthday actually, so he's been home for a day and a half. So anyway, but you need to really and that's hard. It's hard. I say write a letter. Write a letter. And tell them that, I'm not the cause of your problems. I did nothing. And if you can tell me what I did, I'll make up for it. If it's something that I did. But I do think you need to reach out. Reach out in a letter. Do you know his address? Write him a letter. Publish it in the newspaper. I don't care what you got to do to get it to him. Put it on Facebook. A letter to my brother. Whatever. You know, and if he blames you for things that was out of your control, that's his issue and he has to get over it. But it doesn't mean you're supposed to stop trying. He's your brother. You want to connect. If you don't want to connect, then that's another story. But if you do, keep trying and try every which way you can. Journal, write a book, put it out there, put it on his doorstep. He can read it, burn it, whatever. But he'll be curious. He'll read. Trust me. And you know what? Be organized. Put your thoughts in order and present them in a positive way. And be like, hey, if I did something that you feel like is my fault, please let me know how I could make it up. And if he can't tell you, it's nothing you did. And if it's something that really wasn't your fault, then you need to say, look, dude, that was your decision. It was your decision to rob the bank. I told you not to. But you did it anyway. That was your decision. What did you want me to do? Hog tie you? Put you in the back of my truck and say, no, you're not going there? Is that what you wanted me to do? That's not fair. So, and I would say that. That's not fair to me. And you're not being fair to yourself. You are responsible for your actions, not me. I'm not responsible for your actions. I'm responsible for mine. So, if your brother doesn't want to connect after you've written him a letter, then, you know, I would say keep trying. But if he doesn't, that's his choice, and I'm sorry about that. But, you know, if that's the way he wants to be, then you're better off letting him blame everybody else and letting him make his same mistakes over and over again until he learns better. Yes, it is tough to face your own pain. I agree. I've done it. Good. I hope you do, empathic veteran. And thank you for being a veteran. Thank you for your service to all of us, including your brother. We got you. Please like and subscribe and come back and be a part of our small community. And let's all share love and light and be happy and try to help each other and build each other up and be the best community we can be. Let's everybody want to join us. Oh, yay. I'm glad. Thank you. Thanks. And then Gina, were you next, or was there somebody before you that I missed? Gina was next? Okay. So what does the universe want to tell Gina, or did you have a specific question, Gina? I love my girls. Me and my girls. Me and my girls. I'm going home with who I came with. Who I came was on you. I love that song. Selena Gomez. Me and my girls. I hope you're fine. Okay, universe. What is the best advice you can give Gina on her health to make sure that she stays with us for as long as she can, as long as you want her to be with us? Or what can she do to make her life a little bit easier in this health scenario? I mean, we all got some health issues, I think. Nobody here gets out alive, I heard, says Jim Morrison. But Yeah, living in America today does add stress to your health. uh, Boy, does it ever. But let's see what Gina could do, uh, holistically. Honey's a really good thing. And so is holy basil for your mental strength and health. And it's a natural herb. You can get it on Amazon. Hawthorn berries are really good for your liver. I know those things because I take them and they help me quite a bit. I mean, I still have to do other things, but to each your own. We all have a happy place, right? So, universe, what does Gina need to do to improve her health? I'm not sure any of this is for you, Gina. I think you're cutting off your nose to spite your face, is what this one is talking about. Nobody is out to get you. I think sometimes we get caught up in something somebody else says when it's not necessarily true of what's going on with us. And I really believe that some people can say, oh, well, like they did with Kevin. Oh, first it was Mercer, then it was this, and he has abnormal rhythms in his heart, and then it was this, and then it was that, and then it was this, and then it ended up being sepsis shock. So, and he's doing fine. So, everybody has an opinion. Universe is telling you, don't listen to everybody. Listen to who you trust. Listen to your spirit guides. Listen to them tell you what you need to do. This balancing act, pretending you're fine when you don't feel fine, is not good. If you don't feel fine, you need to say, I don't feel fine. I need to figure out something I can do that makes myself feel better. And honestly, Gina, I think you helping this channel the way that you do has to make you feel good. It has to make you feel special and wanted. It has to make you feel good. Heart feel good anyway. Maybe not physically feel good, but it has to make your heart feel good. And you are so smart. And you are so talented. And use those crystals. Use them the best way you know how. Meditate with them, rub them, put them in your pocket, put them in your bra. I don't care. Let them be with you. And you know what? We all have issues. My knees aren't great and they've been replaced and they're still not great. So we all have issues. We all do. And we do the best we can do to get over them. Be honest with yourself. If you hurt, tell somebody. Go to a doctor. Say, this hurts. Can you please check it out? And it could be nothing. It could be something. But you have to do it. And say you don't have any insurance. Say you got your insurance cut off, which is probably going to happen sooner than later. But anyway, go anyway. Go to the emergency room. See what they have to say. Go to some holistic healers, some shaman in your tribe. See what they have to say. You don't have to always listen to doctors or practitioners because they're practicing. They don't know. Everybody is different. Tell your truth. Find ways to help you because your body is different than my body. Your body's different than Kevin's body. Your physical DNA is different than anybody's. There's only one you. And personally, I want to keep you around. I personally like you a whole bunch. Not ready to let you go yet. And neither is universe. Universe is not ready to take you. So try to make yourself feel as comfortable as you can, any way you can. And I think that's what it says, has to say to you. Anybody else? Hi, Twin Tarot. I'm glad you're on here. I'm glad you guys got to see you live. I can hardly catch y'all's. I don't know if I'm sleeping or doing something or being crazy. I don't know. But I can hardly catch y'all's lives at all. I try, and I don't get to, which makes me sad a little bit. So I hope you guys are doing good. I hope everybody's healthy and well. Okay. Let's see what the universe has to tell Gary and Dave. How about that? I still want to pick you guys' brains. There's some questions I have on how to do lives with people, for one. But anyway, let's see what the universe has to say to Gary and Dave for a change. Let's give them a reading. They're always reading for everyone and giving cards and shout outs and being humorously funny as they're doing their political readings. I love you guys, and if you haven't had a chance to check out their channel, please do. You will love it. It is so funny. When I was mowing the grass, I would listen to them. When I go to the grocery store, I listen to them. Every chance I get, I listen to them. You guys are hilarious. I love it. And I even listen to Tarot by the Bay. Probably not as much as I do the twins, but and that's Dave's channel. And I like it. I really do. It's different. It's still Dave, and it's still, he doesn't have Gary with him on Tarot by the Bay, but he still has a lot of really good information and words to live by, things to think about. But anyway, what does the universe have to say to Gary and Dave? Because I can go on forever about those two. I really like them. Aw, thank you guys. Go Bills. I'm wearing the property of the I think I'm property of the Buffalo Bills. I really do. Anyway, I should get a cut. No dead air, lol. Okay, so there's one that just stayed there. It just stayed. Let's see what that one has to say. Ah, you guys are like two peas in a pod. I mean, I can tell the difference between the two of you, and I'm sure other people can too, but you guys are so yin and yang, Dave can be a little serious, where Gary's a little bit more funny, and you guys complement each other. And it's really nice to see the calamity that you two bring to the table when you do it together. And even when you do it separately, you're still together. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen, but it's beautiful. It is a compliment to one another. And I think that's awesome. I was a twin. My twin did not live. We weren't identical. Obviously, we were in two sexes. He did not live. But I live and he lives through you guys. And I think our calamity would be the same as you guys's, or collaboration, if you will. But let's see what else that universe has to say to Dave and Gary. So I don't think that's just it. I think there's more to it. But that one just kind of stayed by itself. And these cards, I'm telling you, these magic cards are like crazy, crazy. See, Gina? I love it. You guys are two peas in a pod. I love it. Even without each other, even when Dave is doing it by Tarot by the Bay, or Gary is doing Gary without Dave, or Not Dave. Yeah, that's him. Not Dave. Gary and Dave, not Dave. You guys are still together. It's like connected. I loved it. Let's see. What else, universe? What else you got to tell the boys? Okay. All right, let's see what this got to say. Okay. I mean, you guys aren't maybe reaching everybody that you need to, but everybody needs to watch your channel. I think that you guys have people all around the world that do. However, there are some corners that you haven't reached yet, but you'll get there. You'll get there. They're missing out. Whoever's not watching, they're missing out. You guys are awesome. I do think you need to stand your ground in some instances. I know that you guys get some people on your channel as well as I do mine that are, oh, witchcraft, you're evil, you're this, you're that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I wish I was a witch, because if I was, we'd all not have anything to worry about. So I think that you guys do need to stand your ground a little bit more and be put it right back on them. Hey, you do you, boo. You don't like it, move on. I mean, you don't have to watch it. We're not twisting your arm. Then you have the Five of Cups, which to me is crying over spilled milk. But this is reverse. So you're not crying over spilled milk because you don't have any spilled milk to cry over. You guys are doing wonderfully well and you communicate well. And you guys are so entertaining. Sometimes I laugh so hard that I have to pull over if I'm driving. I am not kidding. I laugh so hard. You guys just... oh, tickle me. Tickle my funny bone. And I am so appreciative of you guys. I think it's bug. I don't know if anybody ever saw that movie Overboard with Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn, but she was in the back and she's like, I swallowed a bug. I think I did the same thing. I need a beer too, Gary. And you guys are not naive. I mean, well, it's straight up. So there are times when you can be entertaining and be a little bit naive on some things, but who can't be? I mean, we all have our learning curve, right? We all get to be a little fun and not be so serious and, get to say crazy and Mighty Python and, just funny stuff. And it's okay. It's okay to be a little bit naive. It's okay to not know everything. We're only human after all. We really are. And it's learning curves that we need to embrace and move forward with. So it's okay. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay. I'm wrong. I'm wrong a lot. I'm wrong a lot. And I've been doing this for way longer now, and I'm wrong a lot. But you know what? Tarot is an art form. It is a guide more than it is telling you what is going to happen right here, right now, tomorrow, the next day. It's going to tell you what will most likely happen if we continue on the same path that we're on. So it's not a fortune telling tool. People are mistaken when they think that it is. It's a guide. It's exactly what it is. It's a guide. It's to help us move through our lives and help us to help others to move through theirs. Yes, they do help with the stress that's going on in America. They give it a little humor. And, you got to laugh because laughter is the best medicine for lots of things. It helps me, like, just thinking about some of the things that they say. It helps me to not sit in a corner and cry. this community helps me not sit in a corner and cry. You know, I almost lost the love of my life, and I am still happy. I am still grateful. I am still in awe that he made it. He made it through, and he's still here. So, you guys, I mean, lighten up. Lighten up. Life is a journey. Let's make it as pleasant as we can. Don't you think? What about you, Gary and Dave? Don't you think we need to make it as pleasant as we can? Life is a learning lesson, and it's a journey, and it's a beautiful journey if we so choose for it to be a beautiful journey. Yes, we are going to have roadblocks. Yes, we are going to have things that get in our way. And then that's when, you call on your friendly neighborhood tarot reader and they help you find a way around that roadblock if you can't. So, no, I did not hear about that. They need to move somewhere. They need to move to a different country and try to take over there. That'd be all right by me. Yeah, that would be a good reading for Gary and Dave. What's up with that, guys? I did not hear about that, but it is interesting. Let me see what Tarot has to say about that. You're kidding. I don't understand the government. They do not want you to have abortion. They want you to have an incest child or a child you were raped by somebody or a child that nobody can support, yet they don't want to give you the support to have this child. And then they're going to go and shoot tear gas or gas into kids trick-or-treating on Halloween. What? That is craziness. We have got to stand together as a community, as a bunch of communities, and stop this madness. Get this idiotic regime out of the White House. He wants us to cause insurrection. He's doing this to make us angry. And there's nothing that will make a mom more angry than somebody to hurt her child, especially when she had to have by your choice, not by her own. But she will take care of that child, regardless. Normally, my mom didn't, but hey, every mom isn't perfect. Yes, it's absolutely terrible, Marina. Oh my God. It's good to see you too, Marina, or hear you, at least see your thumbnail. But yeah, this lawlessness has got to stop. It's reminding me of the Hunger Games. I mean, we've got to have some sort of maybe World of Palm will negotiate between Trump and Gavin Newsom, I guess, or somebody to stop this bullshit. It is ridiculous. I mean, this is not the America that was great, if it ever was great. I believe this this American experiment is going, it is being turned around. We fought against kings in 1776. We don't want a king. We never have. And I don't even think we wanted a ballroom. I don't know where he got that idea. I think he wanted a ballroom. I don't think us American people wanted a ballroom. I mean, we're not going to dance in it. We're not going to eat in it. We're not going to go and walk through the hall of it. Who would want to? Bunch of tables and gold everywhere. I don't even like gold. I like silver. Not silverdine because my husband's allergic to it. But I mean, jeez, oh Pete. You know, guys, we gotta stick together. We gotta fight with our platforms. We gotta fight with our mouths. We gotta stand up for people. We gotta step in. I've seen some people step against, ICE agents trying to grab somebody, and I've seen people step between them. Yes, they may have got pushed out of the way, but then somebody else stepped right in. So we've got to stand together against this awful, awful regime trying to take our freedoms, take our lives, take our livelihood. I don't know who the Bezos, the oligarchs are going to get to work for them. I guess AI. And nobody's going to be able to buy the product because they don't have a job. So how are they going to make their money? Oh, I forgot. They already have enough to live on. Screw the rest of us, right? Where is their empathy? Where is their humanity? It hurts my heart. Guys, it hurts my heart. We got to stand together. We really do. Arm in arm, arms across America. Lock arm with your neighbor and 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 see if we can't put some rings around the world. Even if it's boat to boat to boat to boat. I don't care. We need to stand together. One nation. Freedom of speech, religion, pursuit of happiness. Vote, 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 vote. I can't say it enough. Get out there and vote. I don't care if you have to crawl. If you have to show your true ID or your birth certificate, show it. Doesn't matter. And I want a receipt for how I voted. That's what I want. I want a receipt for how I voted. So that way, when they say this person or that person won, I can take my little receipt and I can say, well, this is the person I voted for. So we need to count these, the receipts. Come on. Anybody can press a button that can flip a switch and change the votes. I say we go back to paper ballots. It may take a minute, but I say we do it. So I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody is trying to stay safe and sticking up for their community. I know I am mine. If I tell people, you can get a good review or you can get a bad review. The choice is yours. And I mean that wholeheartedly. I mean it. Ask the hospital, they'll tell you. I tell them. One lady asked me, did I upset you? Well, yes. As a matter of fact, you did. You caused extra work for me and the people giving my husband a bath. Thank you very much. You're supposed to care. And not rush us and not cause extra work. Thanks. Appreciate you. Well, I almost made her cry, but I felt bad about that because I didn't mean to hurt her feelings. But, dang, pay attention. Do your job. So anyway, be atheist, be good. Okay. You do you, I'll do me, and we're good. You be atheist, I'll be spiritual, and we're good. I have no problem with that. Be kind is all I ask of everybody. Is be kind. Help somebody if they need it. Carry their groceries to their car. Help them put it in their car. Take the cart back to the bin where you put the carts. Help people. Be kind. Be kind to one another. Love one another. Be honest with yourself and others. Call people out for the bullshit that they're doing. And everybody, I've really got to go. I've enjoyed this live so much. And I thank everyone who has watched it and who has subscribed and who has been a part of my community, our community. I don't call it mine because it's really not my community. It's our community. It's a collective of people and love and light. And everybody, I agree with that. So everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you for the new subscribers and the old ones. And thank you for making sure you're still subscribed. And everybody, as always, stay mystical and be true to you. I gotta go.